and worn cowboy on a plane that was taking off out of Dallas. And as he sat down, he's looking at the old rugged cowboy thinking, I could have some fun with this guy. So he sits down, and as the plane's about to take off, he turns to the cowboy and he says, do you want to talk? You know, it makes the flight go faster if you have a conversation. The cowboy had just started to read a Louis L'Amour book, and he thought to himself, I wonder where this is going to go. And he says to the atheist, well, what do you want to talk about? And the atheist says, well, thinking that he could have some fun with the cowboy, he says, let's talk about God. Let's talk about heaven and hell and what happens after we die, because, you know, we just go poof and then it's all over. And the cowboy puts down his book and he says, okay, well, that could be an interesting conversation. But first, let me ask you a question. The atheist nods his head, and the cowboy says, you know, a deer, a cow, and a horse all eat the same thing, don't they? Grass. And the atheist says, well, yeah. And he wonders where the cowboy's going with that. And the cowboy says, well, did you ever consider why what happens then is so different? The deer drops pellets, the cow makes a patty, and the horse produces clumps. Why do you think that is? He asked the atheist. And the atheist is a little befuddled. He doesn't quite know how to answer that question. He wasn't expecting such a profound inquiry from the old rugged cowboy. And the atheist says, well, I don't know. So the cowboy says, well, sir, with all due respect, do you really think that you're qualified to enter into a conversation about God and heaven and hell and the hereafter when it's obvious you don't know anything about poop? So I want to talk to you about purpose, not poop. Although at times your purpose may feel like poop. My purpose today is to help you laugh, to help you think about why you're here on the planet at this stage of your life, and to remind you that everything that's happened in your life to this point has led